The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
No, I wouldn't bet you because that. If I would have bet you, like if I put the bet that you said in the odds tracker on like FanDuel or some shit like that, it'd have been like negative 1,000, bro. Because that was like what everybody was saying.
And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's
oh yeah, I was like, bro, no, hell no, he got that. If you just said decision or you said first 6 rounds, I'd make that bet.
That's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right?
There he goes, right side. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown.
No, for real. I wasn't shitting my girl. I was in here like, oh, shit.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly.
The second round, yeah, I was like, bro.
And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something?
That's what it was, bro. Because at first I thought he was going to flush his ass. But hell no.
Knowing when it exists, to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, wait, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
So all even at 7 now.
Running fast as fuck, though. I didn't realize Ryan was that fucking fast. I knew he was quick, but damn. That nigga fast as hell.
Here comes a return. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Canelo, yep, Canelo, yep.
The Charger drive about to get going. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Yeah, Ryan better go back to 147.
You don't see this often. A quarterback of his caliber, 2 first-half interceptions.
All the competition in lightweight. All the comp down there. In lightweight. Yeah, like when Haney and all them niggas. That's probably.
Is his horoscope off? Is biorhythms? What is it?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? Touchdown! Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
29-0, 27 knockouts. That shit crazy. If you're looking like Wilder, but Wilder got that as a drop.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes the score 14-7.
Yeah, it's something like that.
The touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away. Fields it right around the goal line.
All right.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. The Charger drive about to get going. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number 1 goal? Make the playoffs. Number 2, win your division. Number 3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number 1 seed so you get that first-round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Herbert on first down now.
Oh, so.
It's going to be caught. It's Palmer. And Gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Again, Herbert. Touchdown, Chargers. Austin Eckler, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are an extra point away from drawing level. CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The KC offense out of the huddle. Play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone.
To happen, incredible when they do, and you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Another try after the first down sack. Mahomes. And the pressure gets to him again. Joey Bosa in there to drop him. It sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lack are on their play sheet.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on third down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
So a short drop, but he's able to get it out, and this is a good kick. And it's fielded at the 34. Might have needed just One more block as it stands, 37-yard
return.
Right, and the Chargers will be set up pretty well as they take over in great field position. On first down, Justin Herbert. He'll find Everett there, complete. And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. Here's Herbert. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, sometimes an incompletion is the right play, and he showed that he's learned from his earlier interception on that throw. Instead of forcing it, he just tossed it away.
On 2nd and 10, the ball back with Herbert. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And so close. He gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. His first catch of the game. Good for 11 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do. And he will get in across the chalk for a Chargers touchdown. Austin Eckler. He has career touchdown number 78, tying in with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list as they have taken the lead. Extra point hugged the upright a bit, but he gets it to go. And the lead is now 21-14. The kick unit on here for the Chargers as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play. And
damn, it should have been PR.
Looking for disruption on both sides right now. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
What the fuck?
Mahomes now to throw. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. The two big plays right in succession as this one goes for 27.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Mahomes to throw once more. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he's brought to the ground with another first down at the Chargers' 19. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. And oh, it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, I would guess it combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
What?
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Buying time to his... Herbert has it knocked free. And I think the offense is going to keep possession. Yes, they are. But they're backed up now at their own 2-yard line. Dangerous spot for them to cough it up. Lucky to have recovered because had the defense gotten it, they were already within a shadow of the goalpost.
And then you're yelling at your own defense. Sudden change, sudden change. That's not what you want to hear on your sideline. That means you got to run out there and try and stop an offense who has the ball in a very advantageous position.
Trying to improvise. He will find his man Chase complete. Now a timeout taken.
You don't want eating it,
Perhaps
so
a
don't
chance for one more quick play
like
and
hating.
another timeout.
But y'all want eating it, so don't really matter.
Herbert now. Going up top. On Herbert, his third interception. Picked off by Justin Reed. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we have reached halftime. Intermission with the visiting Chargers on top. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, it'll be the Chiefs football to begin quarter number 3, and they trail here as we are back underway now on EA Sports. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, you know, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game, and to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. Mahomes going to throw. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
And there's a conversion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
It's a first down following a gain of 3. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Khalil Mack, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mahomes. It's Williams on the catch. And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
He's scared. Like 15. Like 15. I'm going back to you. I'm going back to you.
They go play action. Now Mahomes.
What?
Incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
115. 115. 115. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, Pete. Hey, 57, call him. 57, call him. Mike 15, guys. Mike 15. All right. Check. Check 36. Hey, 43, 15. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes going to go on 4th down. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing a 4th down play to result in 23 yards. And that last throw right there putting him already over 3,000 passing yards now for the campaign.
And given where we are in the season, Brandon, you have to think to yourself, if he stays healthy, I think 4,000's a given. I think 5,000 is not out of the question if he stays hot.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. He pushes forward from maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Mahomes looks to throw on 3rd down.
No way.
Pressure down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Mahomes throwing on 4th.
Bullshit, bro.
Can't do anything
Bullshit.
with the football. It's a
Nigga
sack
got 5 fucking
and a
sacks.
turnover on downs. Herbert going to lead up the Chargers here, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll get this one complete to Davis. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown, L.A. Jalen Guyton, 58 yards. And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead now up to 14.
About you.
The kickoff team on the field
Just remember,
now as
when
they
she
will
come back,
send this
it ain't
one
because that
away.
bitch give a fuck about you. It's because don't nobody give a fuck about that bitch. Okay?
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And on the last drive, they were in field goal range. They just opted not to kick it, didn't get it. How does that change the mentality this go-around?
I don't think it changes much for the head coach, because this is what he preaches all the time. Attack at all times in any spot on the field, and he likes touchdowns, not field goals. Now, your field goal kicker, you've got to make sure you nurse him through and say, okay, don't worry about it. When we need you, you've got to be ready to go. And the team, of course, loves to see points on the board. So let's see if it changes a little bit if they're in the same spot again.
Yeah, we'll see what the decision is here if they get to that spot. Mahomes now on 1st down.
Dude, Mahomes, what is he doing, boy?
Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Chargers are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
On 1st and 10, Herbert. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
But defensively, you're over there trying to catch your breath and try not to show the offense that you're a little bit fatigued. You're right back out there after the turnover. Now they've got to work towards getting another couple of stops and forcing them into at least a long field goal situation.
To throw on 2nd and 10, Herbert. Looking deep downfield. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A. Jamar Chase, 36 yards. And the Chargers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
They fake the give. Now Mahomes. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
And a high throw there as this is knocked away, down to the ground and incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And some space here. And now off to the races down the right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick-6 and a Charger TD. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. And that'll increase their lead to 28. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick-6. And now the kick is away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here, maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
We're back now in KC. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. Here's Mahomes to throw. Finding Williams once more, complete. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. He's got it to Williams.
No way he tackled me.
2 yards there on the completion, and it'll be 2nd down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Joey Bosa picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
Guys with his talent in the pocket aren't supposed to be getting hit like this, and you know an intense conversation with the offensive line is going to occur after this one. Might not be from him, but the offensive line coach will have plenty to say about this game.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. We saw a lot of that a week ago defensively from him. AFC Defensive Player of the Week. Just always seems to be around the football.
I like your observation there. Understands the game, understands positioning, can put himself in the right spot, and then make a play on the football.
Rolling to his right. And it's incomplete.
Hey, I'm playing. Good game, though.